Pocket Carry just had its biggest year ever, and the gun that sits at number 1 is the reason almost everybody switched. A revolver made the list, and it might actually outcarry your semi-auto. A budget pistol nobody expected showed up swinging way above its price tag. We are counting down from number 10 all the way to number 1, and if you carry daily, this list could change what is riding in your pocket tomorrow. Let's get into it. Number 10. Taurus 22 TUC. The 22 TUC kicks things off with something genuinely different. A .22 caliber pocket pistol with a tip-up barrel, which means you can load a round directly into the chamber without racking the slide. That single feature makes it a favorite for shooters who have weaker grip strength or hand issues that make slide manipulation tough. It is light, easy to shoot well, and the grip is more substantial than you would expect on something this small, which helps keep recoil manageable even for newer shooters still building confidence behind a trigger. 22 is not everyone's first choice for defense, but as a true backup gun or a first pocket pistol for a new shooter, the 22 TUC punches well above its size, and that tip-up barrel alone makes it worth a spot on this list. Number 9. Kel-Tec P32. The P32 is one of the most underrated pocket pistols ever made, and it is still quietly dominating in 2026. It runs a single-stack magazine holding 7 rounds plus 1 in the chamber for 8 total, all in a polymer frame .32 LCP package that weighs just 6.9 ounces and measures 3/4 of an inch thick. Numbers that small usually mean a gun that is miserable to carry or unreliable to shoot, but the P32 manages neither. It disappears into a pocket, it is easy to run, and shooters who own one tend to buy a second just to have a backup, which says everything about how much trust this little pistol earns once people actually put rounds through it. For deep, forget it's their concealment, this little Kel-Tec still has almost no real competition. Number 8. GeForce GF9 Rapture. Not everyone wants to spend big money to carry something reliable, and the GF9 Rapture is exactly why GeForce keeps showing up on best-of lists this year. It is a striker-fired 9mm, inspired heavily by the Glock platform, and it comes optics-ready with upgraded ergonomics that punch far above its price point. For first-time buyers, or anyone who wants a low-cost concealed carry option without cutting corners on the essentials, the Rapture delivers real 9mm performance instead of forcing a compromise down to a weaker caliber. Budget pocket pistols used to mean sacrificing reliability, but the Rapture is proof that a smart design can close that gap fast, and it is quickly becoming the pistol people recommend to friends who are buying their very first carry gun. Number 7. Ruger LCR in .32 H&R Magnum. Sometimes the best pocket gun is not a semi-auto at all. The LCR in .32 H&R Magnum is a hammerless revolver that drops straight into a pocket with nothing to snag on the draw, and its friction-reduced trigger design gives you one of the smoothest, double-action-only pulls on the market. Choosing .32 H&R Magnum over a lightweight .38 Special snub gives you more rounds and noticeably less punishing recoil, which matters a lot for shooters who want to actually practice with their carry gun instead of dreading every trigger pull. Revolvers also sidestep a lot of the reliability questions that come with feeding, extraction, and limp wristing that semi-autos can run into, which is part of why this format still has such a loyal following. For anyone who wants the simplicity of a revolver without the wrist snap that usually comes with it, this LCR is the smart move. Number 6. Canik Meti MC9. Canik built its reputation on giving shooters way more than they paid for, and the Meti MC9 keeps that streak alive as one of the standout micro-pistols of 2026. It is a striker-fired 9mm that ships optics-ready straight from the factory, and it comes bundled with a full accessory package including a holster, extra magazines, and a toolkit, all the extras that usually cost you separately with other brands. That combination of performance, capacity, and included gear is why so many reviewers are calling it the best all-around micro pistol of the year. It is proof that a mid-priced pistol can compete directly with guns twice its cost. And for shooters who are tired of paying extra just for the accessories that should come standard, the MC9 is a hard package to beat. Quick pause here. If this list has you thinking about upgrading your pocket carry, go ahead and hit subscribe, because the top 5 is where this gets really interesting. Number 5. Springfield Hellcat Pro OSP. Springfield took the original Hellcat Pro and refined it into one of the sharpest shooting micro-compacts on the market. It uses a hammer-forged barrel and slide with a single-port compensator milled directly in, which measurably cuts down muzzle rise by venting gas straight up. The factory sights use tritium with a luminescent front, which stays visible in low light without needing an aftermarket upgrade. The trigger has been refined over the original model, and the slide is noted as being especially easy to rack, a detail that matters more than people realize for shooters with less hand strength. Some reviewers have pointed out the grip texture runs a little aggressive during long-range sessions, but that same texture is exactly what gives you rock-solid retention during fast strings of fire when it actually counts. For deep concealment pocket carry, with real shootability behind it, the Hellcat Pro OSP earns its spot near the top. Number 4. HK-CC9. Heckler & Koch entered the micro-compact race with the CC9, its first pistol designed and built entirely in the United States. And it shows. This thing went through more than 750,000 rounds of testing during development, including 100,000 rounds of P defensive ammunition before it ever reached a shelf. It is fully ambidextrous, built around a modular chassis system and rated for plus P ammunition without hesitation. HK's reputation has always leaned on reliability over flash, and the CC9 is exactly that philosophy applied to the micro-compact category, built for shooters who do not want to think twice about whether their carry gun will run. When a company puts a pistol through that much punishing testing before it ever ships, it sends a clear message about what they are willing to stake their name on. Number 3. SIG Sauer P365. The P365 basically created the modern micro-compact 9mm category, and it is still one of the benchmark choices for pocket carry in 2026. It manages to pack meaningful 9mm capacity into a frame under an inch wide, and the broader P365 family, including the X Macro and XL variants, covers everything from true pocket carry to a slightly larger everyday grip. Years after its original release, it is still the gun other manufacturers get measured against, and the ecosystem of holsters, sights, and aftermarket parts built around it is unmatched. That kind of support network matters just as much as the gun itself, since it means finding accessories or replacement parts is never a struggle years down the line. If you want proof that a tiny 9mm can still be a serious daily carry gun, the P365 is still the reference point. Number 2. Smith & Wesson Performance Center Bodyguard 2.0 Carry Comp. This one walked away with the 2025 Reader's Choice Award for Best New Concealed Carry Handgun, and it earned it. The Performance Center took the already excellent Bodyguard 2.0 and added a power port to the top of the slide that vents gas upward and pushes the muzzle down, all without adding bulk that would ruin its pocketability. It comes with Ameriglow protector sights, a blacked-out rear notch, and a bright front night sight, and it is available with or without a thumb safety depending on preference. A compensated .380 that still fits in a pocket holster is a genuinely rare combination, and this gun pulls it off better than almost anything else on the market. Reviewers who carry it daily consistently point out how well it handles at self-defense distances, which is exactly the range that matters most for a true pocket gun. Number 1. Ruger LCP Max. And here it is, the pistol that basically defines pocket carry in 2026. The LCP Max holds 10+1 rounds of .380 ACP with the flush magazine, nearly double the capacity of the original LCP, while staying almost identical in overall size. It is ultra lightweight, easy to disappear into a front pocket without printing, and it manages to deliver that capacity jump without turning into a punishing gun to shoot. This is the pistol that other manufacturers are still chasing, the true benchmark that every new pocket pistol release gets compared against before anything else. Whether it is the first pocket gun someone buys, or the 10th one a long-time carrier adds to the rotation, this is the pistol that keeps coming out on top. When people say pocket pistols are dominating EDC this year, this is the gun they are actually talking about. That is the full lineup of pocket pistols owning EDC in 2026. From the tip-up barrel Taurus 22 TUC, all the way to the category-defining Ruger LCP Max. Let us know in the comments which one is riding in your pocket right now, and which pick surprised you the most. If this list helped you narrow down your next carry gun, smash that subscribe button so you catch the next roundup. See you in the next one.